I am telling you to stay away from my family. Completely away. Or I will make sure that this pretty little life that you've cooked up with Stefano comes crashing down. And you know that I can do that.
My goodness, Catherine. What are you doing in here all by your lonesome?
We have a problem.
Well, I know you're mad.
You played me, Mia. When somebody plays me, I get mad.
I know it was wrong, but...
I'm on to you. So let's just skip this part where you look really sad and you make excuses.
So, you're studying with Chad? He doesn't like you, you know. Just watch your back. Can't trust that guy.
Looks like your friend Will finally figured out what Mia is really like. Did I say something wrong?
I just kind of feel sorry for her.
Darling, of course you do. She makes sure of that. Chad, I think it's too much for the two of you to work in the same place. It's too much for you.
Like, it's okay.
I could increase your allowance.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great. If Dad grounded me for not making the honor roll, I'm sure he'd love me quitting my job because I'm too sensitive to hang with a girl I got pregnant.
You'd have more time to study.
Mom, I really don't want to give him any more reason to blow up on me. Like, for instance, if he finds out about you, let me use your car. It's like a bomb waiting to go off.
Yes, your father's a little volatile these days. But I'm sure he'll calm down after they catch the man who attacked him.
Here, darling, come on. You know, you don't usually overreact like this, sweetheart.
I'm not overreacting. Judge Peterson Woods came into my own house and threatened me.
Well, then she made a very terrible mistake.
We've been studiously avoiding each other for years, and now, because Thad, Chad, or whatever the hell his name is in Will's class.
All right, sweetheart, you've got to calm down.
What are you gonna do?
Handle things.
Who's that?
No one.
I'll see ya.
So, who'd you get those from? A secret admirer?
I'll talk to you later. Dretch? Hi, it's Mia.
How could I forget?
I'm sorry, I hope you don't mind my coming up to you. I just remember how nice you always were.
Yes, you seemed sweet.
Lilacs. I remember the first time I saw your house, there was a big vase of lilacs on the table in the front hall.
You know, I'm running late.
They've been my favorite flowers ever since. I bring them to my baby.
What?
I was just wondering, Chad and I have been there a couple times to Grace's grave.
Oh.
Have you been there?
No.
I was just going. It's actually really peaceful, so, I was just wondering if you'd like to go with me.
I'm very sorry, but I have an appointment right now.
Right. Hey, an important woman like you, I should have known better than to ask.
Mia.
No, it's okay. I just thought maybe you had some feelings about your own granddaughter.
I understand that you're angry, but you really don't know how I feel.
I know you're thrilled Chad's dumped me yet again.
Is this what you want? Some sort of public scene?
Whatever, you just want to get away from me.
Okay, why don't we at least go outside where we can talk privately?
Do you have any idea what that's about? I don't. But if Mia wants to mess with my mom, she picked the wrong person.
Look, I'm not trying to make a scene, but...
What? What is it that you want, Mia?
Forget it. You've got to go, right? You're too busy to hear what happened to your granddaughter?
What is the point? Why are you doing this?
He listens to you. Chad listens to you. I deserve another chance. He owes me another chance.
I can't change the way Chad feels about you.
You mean you won't? Because this has all worked out just the way you've always wanted it to.
Shh. Mia, people can hear you.
In your eyes, I will never be good enough. The mother of his child will just never be good enough for him.
So do you know what that one's about?
Something about death.
Oh, that's great. Did you get that from the word death there?
Well, why did you ask if you already knew the answer?
Like, I just think that maybe, we should come up with something more than a one-word essay. Yep, we're probably gonna need Mia.
No.
Look, I gotta get my grades up. You know that.
Okay, well, do what you gotta do. But I'm not sitting here with Mia like nothing is wrong.
Yeah, well, she's kind of messing up a lot lately, isn't she? It's all my fault.
There she is. Want me to split?
No. Just keep going.
Oh, hey. You're back.
Yeah, love the place so much, I just can't keep away.
So, you want a coffee or something?
Not a coffee, but something.
Hello, Madeline.
Stefano.
Well, next time I ask to meet with you, I strongly suggest that you do not ignore my wish.
There won't be a next time.
You're right. There won't be.
So, you want me to kiss you?
Sounds like a plan.
Well, my day's picking up. What was that for?
It was for our benefit. Ah, the exes. She thinks we're gonna flip out from jealousy.
Why don't you go back on your meds?
Wow. Mia makes yet another new friend.
I did not do that for your benefit.
Really? Because I saw you make sure we were watching.
I did it for Chad's. I don't care what you think about anything.
I want to set a few things straight, and I intend to say it only once.
Works for me. I want nothing to do with you. I just want you and that lovely wife of yours to stay away from my family.
Cuts both ways, Madeline. You entered my house. You threatened my wife. Well, dear lady, very big mistake.
Hey, Grandma.
No!
There's something wrong?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in.
I know. You jumped about 2 feet.
So, I thought you had your study group.
It broke up early. We weren't getting a lot done.
You know, I think that's probably for the best. I'm just thinking that I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea that you spend that much time with Chad.
Grandma, why do you and his mom care? What is going on?
No. Just waking up from your nap, aren't you?
Yes, I thought I heard voices. I have rooms ready for everyone.
Ah, good.
Where's Will? I said, where's Will?
I'm sorry, Sammy. Will didn't want to be here when you moved in.
Put me down.
Oh, of course he will.
Yeah.
Hey, okay. What do you say we go up to your room? Do you want to do that?
Johnny,
Yes,
please.
no. Bought you a lot of new toys.
Yes.
I'll go too.
Sorry.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Good.
You know, Samantha tells me that Freddie Black got mugged by the same person last night.
Really? Well, Victor must be feeling the way I feel right now. You know, perhaps we should join forces and take care of this mugger our way.
So, I gave Cook a list of things the kids might need. I wasn't sure about Sydney, whether she was still on regular formula or if she has the formula with extra iron.
She doesn't use formula anymore, Kate, and I don't know why you're still keeping up this act.
Okay, Sammy, I think the house is big enough for the two of us. And if it helps EJ to have the children here, I'm not going to make it difficult.
Really? So I can fire the food taster?
Mm-hmm. But I do have a little concern with this situation with Will.
You mean the situation that you created?
No, I didn't. He didn't want to live with you anymore because he hated seeing you and EJ under the same roof, and then you two of you follow him here.
He just doesn't understand what's happening between me and EJ.
Well, I know that Stefano wants you and the children to be here, but I really don't think he took Will's feelings into consideration.
Look, that's one of the reasons I'm here. Because I am going to get through to Will.
Good luck.
Is that your cute way of saying you're going to do everything you can to come between us? I'm going to work things out with my son, and you're going to stay out of it.
Okay, well, I mean, I applaud your determination. I really do. But Will is becoming a man, Sammy.
I know that.
Well, he wants to live his own life. He's really tired of trying to keep you together.
Excuse me? He doesn't do that.
Come on. I mean, you have made one disastrous mistake after another, and he's always there for you.
Am I really having a conversation with you about mothering skills?
Well, at least I'm on speaking terms with my children.
That's because they're afraid you're going to poison them.
Sammy, let me just say, you have 3 small children who need you. Why can't you let Will lead his own life?
Because I'm not going to stand back while he leads it in this house with you. I am not turning my son over to you.
Catherine, what's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
Actually, I was filling Sammy in on the situation with Will.
Filling me in, yes, that's definitely what I would call it.
Are Giovanni and Sydney all set up?
Yes, they are. They're getting to know the new nanny.
Good. I tell you what, why don't you and I go for a little walk? And then we can give Samantha and Elvis some privacy.
Sure.
Good idea? Come on.
So, what really happened?
Oh, she was just talking to me about Will, you know, doing everything she can to make me crazy.
Just don't let her get to you, Samantha. Okay? I mean, Will cannot keep avoiding you forever. Look, you live here now. You know? And he misses you. He misses Sydney. He misses Johnny. I know that you can make this right.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm here.
You want to leave? Samantha, you haven't even stayed one night.
Everyone who loves me thinks that I'm totally crazy for doing this. I mean, I haven't even told my mom because I already know what she's gonna say.
I understand that, but you knew this going in.
I want to do what's best for my kids. You know that. But this whole thing with Kate, I mean, it's just stupid.
Okay, so you're just gonna leave Will with her?
No. No, I'm not. But I can't even move in without telling him first. I mean, he's already mad enough at me.
Samantha, we can deal with Kate. Truly.
This isn't a catfight, EJ. She's tried to frame me for murder. And this isn't even about Kate. It's about a million reasons that I shouldn't do this.
Catherine, you know, you're being way too agreeable about all of this.
I told you, it doesn't really faze me that much. I mean, it's a big house, right?
Yes, but still, I mean...
No buts. No buts. If Sammy moving in here means that EJ and your grandchildren can be closer to you, then I'm willing to make that compromise.
You know, you say that you don't mind that Samantha is moving in here and all of that, but still, you know something? I noticed lately you've been a little edgy.
It has nothing to do with Sammy.
Ah. It's about your little encounter with Madeline?
How dare she threaten me? Tell me to keep Will away from her precious son. Who the hell does she think she is?
Catherine, please, huh? Just put the judge in the past where she belongs. I will take care of her.
Hi.
Hey, Gabby.
Gabby, lovely to see you.
You too, Mrs. Woods.
It's Peterson Woods.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys ready to order?
Not quite yet, but I would love a diet whatever.
No, I'll just have a root beer right now. Thanks.
I'm on it.
Sweet girl.
Yeah, she's nice.
I remember you saying that you screwed things up with her. I believe those were your exact words. And you also said that it was because of Mia. I assume that's because Mia was still trying to get you back at that point.
You and Dad rarely have one nice word to say about any of my friends or the girls I've dated. You hated me the second you laid eyes on her.
I sense that she was very troubled.
Okay, good point. But Will Horton?
I'm sure that Will Horton is a lovely boy. But Chad, I've told you that it's his relatives that I object to.
That's great. That's just fantastic. I mean, that seems fair, right? I shouldn't hang out with him because you don't like his family.
Will Horton lives with Stefano and Kate DiMera. Why would any mother want their child to be exposed to those type of people?
So what, am I gonna be contaminated somehow just by being in their house?
I'm gonna tell you this one last time. As long as Will Horton is living with Stefano and Kate DiMera, I want you to stay away from him.
Must be in here somewhere. Oh, Zep at the high school prom with Chloe by his side. Spare me. Gosh, there it is. Why did I save this? You're right, Stefano. She needs to remain in the past.
Grandma? What you looking at?
Look, I wish that I could stay and talk this out, but I have to be in court in 10 minutes. We'll speak about this later, okay?
So, you and your mom have a nice lunch?
No, not really, no.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened?
She's just very judgmental, that's all.
Did she say anything bad about me?
No. She actually thinks you're really nice. Anyways, I'm really sorry. I gotta go, Gabby. And Gabby, my mom, she might come back in here asking you if I hang out with Will. I'd appreciate it if you said no.
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh, photos. You know, it's so funny. I was looking at Sydney today, and she has this little expression she does, this smile that reminded me of you so much when you were a baby. So I broke out the photo albums.
So, Sydney, Johnny, Mom, they all moved in.
Yeah.
At least this place is big. And maybe I won't have to run into Mom or EJ very much.
Honey, she was already looking for you. Oh,
Great.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, Kate Roberts. You should have received it already. I messengered it overnight. Well, that's ridiculous. Hold on. I'm gonna get the receipt.
Hey, did you get a lead on Anna Demira?
I thought I did, but it didn't pan out.
Well, you're not gonna give up, right?
No. Sammy's got a right to know who took that baby. That person is gonna pay for putting Sammy and Sydney through hell.
And if you're the one who catches that person, it's gonna change everything for you and Sammy. You do know this, right?
Oh, no.
What are you looking for, Catherine?
You remember when we were talking before? I remembered that there was a photo of Madeline and me together in the photo album.
Oh, that's not good.
I know it's not good. That's why I was searching for it. I was going to tear it up, and then Will came in, and I put it under some papers, and now the papers and the photo are gone.
You know, it's the new maid. You know, she throws everything away. Can you believe it? She throws the rest of the newspaper away while I'm still reading the business section.
I hope you're right.
Madeline. She's still weighing on your mind.
And she should be weighing on yours. Because she can undo us both. And you know that.
Well, you were right. Reading Plessy versus Ferguson made it a lot easier to understand Brown versus Board of Education.
Yeah, well, Kinsey says we're gonna kill it with this report. You know, by the way, do you have a copy of the decision? I can't seem to find mine.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, crap.
What's that?
Some old picture my grandma was looking at. She said it was of me, but obviously it's of her and some lady.
It's no lady. It's my mom.
So I'm off work.
Oh, great.
Are you still scary?
I'm feeling better, thank you.
So, what did Rafe say?
Well, he really couldn't say much, but I think he's close to finding out who kidnapped Sydney.
He's still working on that?
Oh, yeah.
What? He and Sammy broke up. Wouldn't they give it to another agent?
Look, Rafe is really stubborn. He's gonna solve this case.
And then he'll be Sammy's hero, right?
Yeah.
Guess you'll both have somebody who loves you very much.
You will too. I promise.
They're both smiling. And looking like they're
Friends? Which is weird because my mom is tripping out about me hanging out with Kate Demira's grandson.
And this picture makes it look like they used to party together.
You know, sometimes I don't get my mom at all. I don't know what her problem is.
Well, compared to my mom, she is a saint.
This better be important. I have to get right back to the courthouse.
Oh, it's important, all right. I saw a picture of you and Kate Demira.
You what?
You heard me.
From when? Where? Who showed this to you?
Why does it matter?
Obviously, it was Will Horton.
Will Horton and I go to the same school, and we're in the same study group. I don't see him. I don't get those A's you and Dad want so bad. By the way, I wasn't partying with him like you were with Kate DeMera.
What? We weren't partying.
No? Then what were you doing? Smiling and all friendly.
I was a lawyer on a deal that involved Kate's company. There was a dinner when the contract was signed, and we were all smiling because we were happy at the outcome, not because we were partying. That's a ridiculous assumption.
Yeah, then most of what I say is ridiculous, right?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
How about you stop treating me like a 2-year-old?
Anything else?
No.
I'll see you at home. Kate, Madeline.
What do you want?
We need to meet.
I don't have the time.
Well, if you want to keep your life as you know it from going down the drain, I suggest you make the time.
And you do know that we have dungeons, right?
Oh, don't tease me.
Several of them.
She's
Absolutely.
Grandma? Where is she?
I don't know where Kate is.
Well, I have to find her.
You know what? Well, no. I need to talk to you about something.
I don't have anything to say to you.
Well, then I'll do all the talking.
I'll go and take care of Sydney and Johnny.
Great. I'm gonna be living here now. So you can't just leave the room every time you find me in it.
It's a big house.
I miss you. I miss hearing you laugh when you're on the phone with your friends. I miss your pigsty of a bedroom. I miss yelling at you when I catch you drinking milk right out of the carton.
You must miss EJ more because when I said that it was him or me, you picked him.
I didn't pick EJ over you. Well, I am not gonna let you dictate to me the decisions I make in my life.
What is the difference?
You have a problem with EJ staying with us for a little bit, but you don't have a problem moving in here with him.
Well, Dad is running around Asia with Allie. Grandma's always taking care of Sydney and Johnny. Where else was I supposed to go?
You wanted to hurt me, and you knew the best way to do it would be to pick Kate. And it worked.
You hurt me too, so.
And I know that I did, and I'm sorry. I know I've been so busy with Sydney and everything that happened.
That's not it!
Then tell me what it is.
You know what it is! It's EJ. You dumped Rafe because of him.
I didn't dump.
You blew it, Mom! And you didn't just blow it for yourself. You blew it for all of us, too. We could have been a family, but you didn't even care about that. Now you're living in this house with EJ, and the next thing I know, you're gonna be pregnant with another one of his kids.
Okay, don't talk to me like that. Well, you love your grandma. You love your grandma Kate no matter what she has done or what your father and I have said about her over the years. Because she's your grandma, right? EJ is Johnny and Sydney's dad. That is never gonna change. And they love him. They love him no matter what. And I can't stand in the way of it. That's not right, okay? I have to back him up. Can you understand that?
No.
Hey, Gabby.
Something wrong?
Why?
Just seems like something's wrong.
You ever noticed how parents can have one set of rules for you and a whole other set of rules for themselves?
No, sorry.
I told you my mom doesn't want me hanging out with Will, right?
Yeah.
It's because she doesn't like his grandmother and the guy she's married to.
Okay.
Will found this old photo of Kate and my mom together, standing next to each other, smiling like they were friends or something.
I don't get it. What difference does it make?
What difference does it make? Oh, come on, Gabby. I've been practically forbidden to hang out with Will because he's living with Stefano and Kate the Mara. Now, if Kate and my mom were once actually friends, I mean, doesn't that mean there could be more to it than her just not wanting me around the family?
I guess.
Yeah, well, it affects my life. So I need to know. And I will. Gotta find out what the hell's going on with that picture.
All right, I'm here. What do you want, Maddie?
Don't call me Maddie. What the hell are you doing giving a picture of the two of us to your grandson?
Hey.
How are the kids?
Oh, they're really good. Sydney's asleep, and Johnny's playing with the new nanny.
She seems really nice.
Yeah, she is.
She's probably way more qualified to raise children than I am.
Okay. I take it things didn't go so well with Will.
That's definitely an understatement. I had him when I was really young, and it's not a joke to say that we grew up together. And right now it feels like someone cut off my right arm because I really am afraid that I've lost him.
I took the photo out of the album so I could tear it up and get rid of it.
So then how did Will get his hands on it?
Because he walked in on me before I could do it. So I hid it under some papers, and they happened to be his school stuff.
Oh, that's just great. Just great.
What did you tell Chad?
I told him that I was a lawyer on a deal that your company was involved in.
Oh, that's perfect. That's a great save. Now, how do I explain to Will that I saved a photo of us at a business dinner?
I don't know. But you better make it good. Because trust me, if this blows up, it's gonna be far worse for you and Stefano than it is for me.
You know, we both talk about how we want to do what's best for our kids, but now we're actually putting those words to action. And I think that's what's most important.
Well, I don't think anything is more important. You know, I'm just putting Johnny and Sydney first. And Will, you know, and Allie. I know they're not my kids, but they hold a very special place in my heart.
You don't have to tell me that. I know how much you care about Will and Allie.
Good. Johnny and Sydney, they deserve terrific parents. That's what they're going to get. You're a very gifted person, Samantha. You know, if you work hard enough, you'll get whatever you want.
What is going on here? What are you doing, Mom?
Will, I'm not doing anything, okay? EJ's shoulder was hurt, and so I was just trying to massage it, trying to help him.
William, your mother is not doing anything
Why did you
wrong.
really move in here, Mom? To be with the kids? Or to be with him?
William, you're talking to your mother. A little more respect would be nice.
EJ, I need to talk to Will alone, please.
Of course.
Look, what's happening between EJ and me? I mean, it's not.
I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so you just want to be angry? You don't want me to explain to you?
I don't want to be lied to. Again. So let's just save that. The only thing I really want to know is, did you ever really love Rafe? Or do you just always have to have some guy around? Doesn't even matter who.
What's wrong, Elvis?
Nothing. Just, nothing. Fine.
Samantha, obviously. So, what happened?
We were going fine. Everything was going well, and then William showed up, had some kind of Oedipal reaction. Of course, I was the villain in his drama.
Well, you leave William to me.
Really?
Yes. I will handle the young man.
Tell me one thing, leads to the truth. Do you have feelings for EJ? Yes or no? Mom?
Yeah. Maybe I do. Will, EJ is Johnny and Sydney's father. He was so amazing when Sydney was missing. He's the reason we got her back. How about the fact that he forgave me for lying to him about Sydney in the first place? Come on, Will, he is not a guy you should hate.
So, what are you saying? That you're in love with him again?
I'm grateful to him. But, Will, gratitude is not the same thing as love. I'm not in love with him. Oh my God, Will, I am not lying!
Yes, you are, because every time you get bent all out of shape like that, you're not telling the truth. You are lying.
When you love someone and they call you a liar, it hurts.
Well, when you love someone and she lies to you anytime she likes, that hurts too.
When you decided to leave, when you told me you were moving out, it broke my heart. But you know what? I followed you here. And I brought Johnny and Sydney with me. Because you're my kids. And I'm never gonna give up on you. I'm not here because I miss Rafe. Or because I'm in love with EJ. I'm here for you.
So, Rafe is never coming back, right? I mean, whatever. Just try to remember, though, EJ is not the answer.
Is this because of Will, Samantha? I mean, the fact that he walked in on us is...
Hey, he didn't walk in on anything.
No, he didn't. But he almost did.
What?
Samantha, Rafe isn't coming back. You know that, right?
Yeah. I know Rafe's not coming back. But that doesn't mean that something's gonna happen between you and me. EJ, we have kids together. That's it. There's nothing else between us.
Yes, there is.
Charlie, my man, thanks for sticking me to this game because I feel... Quite a formidable match from EJ to Mira.
Oh my goodness, what is happening here? No playing ball in the house?
It's okay if Daddy says so, isn't it?
It's not. What if he breaks? Ooh. Is any of this Kate's? You could break that.
So how's the townhouse?
It's good, actually, but it's still under a lot of construction, and there's stuff... All right, let's get right to it. This is for you, Johnny, but you know what? I think we could wait. How about we open it next week?
No!
Next month?
No!
Christmas?
No!
Good idea. I wonder where he gets it. Wait, I have to open it. Hold on. Here, let me use the key. Can you get in there? Get your fingers in there. Yeah. Let's find out what it is. Ooh, we're gonna read the card. All right, let's see what's in here.
Cool!
Look what it says, Johnny.
I can read it.
You can read the card? Here, does it have your name on it? Look at the little pigs. And it says, dude, here's agency-issued field wear from my main man, from Rafe. That's right.
He remembers!
Looks good on you.
Hey, Mia.
Hey. You seem so excited about leaving.
Yeah, well, when I got that letter from Wake Forest, it felt like the parole board had signed my release.
Man, next year is gonna seem like forever. But we'll get through it, right? You know, maybe join some extracurricular activities or join the pep squad.
Yeah, I don't think so, T. I don't think I'm gonna be here next year.
You're not coming back to school?
I don't know, dude. I was thinking about maybe going to New York and studying dance.
In this economy, it's good to go into a steady, practical job like modern dance.
Yeah, so hold on, wait a minute. You're thinking of moving to New York?
I know, I'm gonna miss senior bathrobe day, but, you know, I think I can cope. It'll be okay.
So have you talked to Maggie about this?
No, she's got other things on her mind.
And what about your mom?
Yeah, 'cause she'd care. No.
Well, let me get this straight. You haven't told anyone about this great big huge plan of yours?
No, Chad, I haven't because it's private. I probably shouldn't have even told you to.
No, you know what? I'm glad you did because I think I know what this is really about.
I think it would help him focus before his freshman year at college.
This is in Vermont.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. He can go canoeing and hiking on the weekends.
You were the one who demanded we get him out of St. Benedict's and back here. Now you want to send him away again?
I want him to get the most out of Wake Forest.
Is that really it? All of it?
No. I want to stop him from hanging around the Damaras.
I wonder if once before I die, I'll ever be involved in one of these private conversations.
So, are you going to explain me to myself now?
I think you're running away, and it's a mistake.
Yes, because there's so much for me here.
A high school diploma, which, you know, you need to get into college.
Yeah, but that's what you want, not me. I don't know what I want. I just want to be gone.
Chad is not hanging around the DeMeras. Unless you know something you're not telling me.
Chad is now friends with the young Horton boy who's living with them. His grandmother is married to Stefano. I just don't like the idea of him going into that mausoleum.
No, I'm not crazy about it either. My own son associating with a crime family.
This is not about your political career, it's about Chad.
Who is at the age where we can't tell him who he can and cannot see anymore. In less than 4 months, he'll be totally on his own.
I know. I know. I worry.
So I've noticed. But Madeline, I think Chad should spend the summer here in Salem with us. And until he leaves for Wake Forest. And I can't believe I'm about to say this. We just have to trust him.
When you go to Wake Forest, do you think you're gonna be able to just forget Grace, everything?
No, of course not.
It may be wrong, but I'm kind of scared about you leaving. You're the only other person I know who'll never forget.
Hey, so are you really gonna drop out of school and move to New York?
I don't know. Maybe. Are you gonna miss me?
Yeah, but probably not as much as Chad will.
Maybe once, but not anymore.
I got your text. Is something wrong?
Well, not wrong, exactly. It's just, I'm not sure that I want to go to Wake Forest.
What?
Yeah, I think I want to stay here in Salem.
Well, I appreciate your kind words.
They're not just words. My children, our children, they adore you.
Why don't you let us speak for ourselves, Mom?
Will,
Barely tolerate is more like it.
you don't have to be rude.
He's been a lot worse to you.
You chose to live here, Will. You are his guest.
So are you. So save the lecture. Later.
All right, well, you know what? We have to... It's really embarrassing. I'm sorry.
I don't. No need to apologize.
It's not about you. You have to know that. I mean, he's just angry at me, and he thinks I'm a lousy parent, which I obviously
Hey,
am.
Samantha, please, just don't.
I mean,
all
he
right?
has every
Don't.
reason to think that. I don't have a job. I don't have a house. I don't have a partner.
I see. So, this is about your conversation with Rafe, then?
It wasn't even a conversation.
Look, Samantha, just don't let whatever he said or didn't say reflect on your feelings about your maternal abilities. You're a wonderful mother. I mean, look at everything you've done for your kids this last year. You moved in here.
It's turning out not to be such a sacrifice.
Good afternoon.
Not.
Oh, sorry. You want to talk about it?
No. I picked this up by accident. Tried to get back to you, but you weren't around.
Thanks. I didn't even know it was gone.
How come you never told me you knew Chad's mom?
How long did we work on your application essay? How many times did you take the SATs?
Mom, would you please
How many
just...
times did we look for that thick envelope from Wake Forest in the mail, and now you're just gonna go to Salem U?
Okay,
your
just-
third safety school?
Just breathe, Mom.
Why don't you just get your degree online?
You went to Salem U.
For law school. That's a completely different matter. Chad, why?
All right, look. I can't play ball for an ACC school, okay? If I go to Salem U, I could redshirt my way in.
Wait a minute. You are choosing a college based on a sport in which you don't even excel?
Yeah, well, you're the one that said I should be well-rounded.
Then play intramurals, for God's sakes. But not at Salem U. You are going away to college, and that is that.
Look, you really don't have to buy me coffee, and I don't know what else there's to say about my mom. It's been the same old story ever since I was born. But it was very smooth, though, the way you changed the subject. Why won't you answer my question?
What question is that?
What is up with you and Chad's mom?
Chad, this is about you. You've always been excited about going away to school, about having the whole college experience. Chad, why are you really changing your mind? Oh, it's because of these new so-called friends, isn't it?
Right. I want to hang out with friends. How twisted is that?
Well, I don't like their influence on you.
You wouldn't, by chance, be referring to Will Horton now, would you?
I've told you, I have nothing personal against Will. It's just...
His family, right, I know. So you've said 100 times.
Well, I'm sorry to bore you.
And I'm sorry. Can't wait to send me thousands of miles away. Well, you won't have to deal with me.
What? Chad, that is not the issue here.
It's funny. I thought you'd be happy I was staying so close to home. So how come? Suddenly it feels like you can't wait to get rid of me.
Okay, look. Salem is a very small place. You know Chad because you go to school with them, and I know the Peterson Woods. You know, from charity events, golf tournaments, we go around in the same social circles.
Well, I've never seen you two together.
That's because we're not good friends. We hardly know each other, which is the way I'd like to keep it.
It's kind of funny.
What?
That is exactly what Chad's mom said to him about us. I will take one.
Okay.
Thank you. Or at least a piece. Well, 2 pieces.
Hi, Sammy. Hey, why don't you join us?
No, it's okay.
No, please, sit down. Have a scone? So, I'm sure the two of you could probably go for a talk, right? All alone. It's kind of hard to have an uninterrupted conversation in the Demure Mansion these days. It's always time to have tea or time to play hide and seek, or the FBI are knocking on the door. Anyway, talk. Enjoy the scones. Don't worry about me. I'm going.
Hanging out with my mom. Really not cool.
That's what you're gonna worry about? Whether or not it's cool?
No, I just thought it sounded better than get out of my face. I don't want to talk to you.
I get it. Well, you don't want to talk to me. But I always want to talk to you.
It doesn't have to be Wake Forest. You got into 4 schools. Don't rush the decision.
Do you really not have anything better to do than follow me here?
I didn't follow you here. But no, I have nothing better to do than to be your mom. And when you're willing to talk, I'm ready to listen.
About what?
How you feel? I know you're upset that Rafe is gone. I am too.
Oh, it doesn't seem that way to me.
What are you talking about?
What is up with you and EJ, Mom?
I don't know what you mean.
Twice, I walked in on the two of you looking like you were about to kiss.
No, we weren't.
Can you not be without a guy for 2 seconds, Mom?
We're supposed to be talking about you.
Do you really need me to tell you how I feel? You can't take the hint? I hate you, Mom. You feel better now?
Hi, Mrs. R. I mean, Mrs. D.
Hello, Chad. Madeline?
I'm sorry, I'm late for shift, so I'm just gonna,
We'll talk later.
You mean you'll talk?
Well, hello.
Might we take this conversation elsewhere?
I was thinking just the same thing.
Sorry. But you asked. Well, there's Chad. I gotta work with him on my Espanol project. Hasta luego.
Hey, hey, hey. Hate me if you want. But I will always love you.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
I'm not going to let Nicole ruin my wedding. I won't let her do it.
I won't either.
Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Now, do you want to talk about why you were so upset when I walked in?
I had a fight with Will.
Sammy's a teenager. You remember what you were like when you were 16? Remember what I was like when I was 16? It wasn't pretty.
Oh, God. That's a good point. At least he's not a felon.
Yeah, it'll get better.
I moved into that house of horrors to be close to him, and now he resents the hell out of me for it.
Okay, so here's the question. Why live there?
Okay, we're alone. What do you want to talk about now?
Chad is thinking of staying in Salem to go to college.
That's my problem, Hal.
My problems are now your problems, Kate. I thought you understood that.
And I thought you understood when my husband told you the things that happened in the past stay there.
Chad is asking questions, Kate, because you let your grandson get a hold of an old photograph that should have been destroyed years ago.
And I told you that was an accident. I don't want our connection publicized any more than you do, but nothing can be done about it now.
Oh, yes. Something can be done. You can lie, and you can continue to lie. My husband and I have built a name for ourselves in this town. Our reputation is impeccable.
Really? Well, I could quibble about that, couldn't I? But I'm not going to ruin anything for you. No, you're a strong, independent woman, and I think that you could probably handle the issues with your wayward son all by yourself. Or do you need my intervention?
You think I want your intervention? The mother of an ex-alcoholic, the ex-addict, the ex-gambler. Who else am I missing? Oh, yes, the granddaughter who killed her own brother.
Shut up!
I still don't understand why Stefano DiMera gave you the time of day, let alone married you.
You don't know anything about me.
Oh, well, I do know one thing. Once a whore, always a whore.
And it would take one to know one, wouldn't it, Maddie?
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
It's just, I don't want Will to think that I'm giving up on him.
You? He's got to know that you don't give up on anything.
So, has Ari heard from her brother?
Rafe. No, she hasn't said anything. Why? You don't know where he is?
Not exactly. I called him to thank him for the gift that he sent Johnny, but...
All right, well, that means he's thinking about you, right?
He didn't do it for me. I mean, he couldn't get off the phone with me fast enough.
Sorry.
It's thinking like you that got me in this mess in the first place. I mean, I told Anna to kidnap Sydney. Why? Because Samantha fell in love with another man. And she lied to me. And I had to get some kind of revenge. Of course. I watched her not know where her daughter was. I mean, I watched her not know if her daughter was alive or dead. And I felt her suffering. And I felt completely vindicated. I did. Not even that was enough. I had to go and do the worst thing that you could possibly do to a mother. And you know what she did? She fought with everything she had. Because that goal was more important than Rafe or anything in the world save her other children. I realized something. I realized exactly why she kept that child's existence from me. So if by some miracle she doesn't find out about what I've done, I'm not going to trick her staying in this house with me anymore.
Dear me, I don't think that I will ever understand you, Elvis.
Don't you understand, Phil? It won't work. Samantha's not here because of me. She's in this house because of Will. The reason they're killing each other is because of me. So, if she wants to take her children and live in her house, then I'm okay with that.
Well, I have some phone calls to return regarding the subject we were talking about. William, good to see you.
You too. I better get started on my homework.
Actually, William, could I have a word with you? Just for a moment.
Why?
I know how angry you are about your mother. And I know that is because of me.
It isn't just you.
Listen, I know a thing or two about holding on to anger. Feels very compelling. It's empowering. But ultimately, it leaves you feeling very empty and very alone.
Did that happen to you?
Let's just say that I have recently learned how very powerful forgiveness can be.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Actually, I was just going upstairs to check on Johnny and Sydney. If you'll excuse me.
I'm gonna start my homework.
Okay. Oh, hey, Will. Johnny asked me earlier when I was gonna teach him to play poker.
He did?
Because he wants to be part of the family game night. Anyway, I was thinking tonight might be a good night. And I would love your help if you don't have too much homework.
Yeah. I'll see how much I have to do.
Okay.
So, neither of our children is asleep.
What?
You okay? You look preoccupied.
I just asked Will if he would play poker with me, help me teach Johnny. And he didn't say no. What did you say to him?
Look, he loves you, okay? And he couldn't keep this feud going on forever. That's all.
Yeah, but this is a complete 180 from the way he was this afternoon.
Good. Well, let's just hope he keeps on going that way.
That's it.
Who's this?
Hey! Oh,
Oh,
cards.
somebody got out.
Cards.
Anybody up for a friendly little game of poker?
Me.
Poker.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
All right, how many you want?
Huh. Oh, I'll take 2.
1, 2. You guys in?
We'll take 3.
3 cards for gentleman Johnny DeMera. Hey, hey, hey! Decorate the mahogany there, buddy.
Oh, yeah, that's Irish Brady, but put your cash on the table. Everybody first bets in. An elephant? Yeah? I got a train.
Well,
train
the dealer
beats
does
an
not have
elephant.
any elephants, so I'm gonna have to fold. It's pretty intimidating stuff.
Well, now it's us against your dad.
Okay.
And from here on in,
I'll show you. An elephant.
a raise.
You got an elephant. I'll see your elephant.
You are a mad gambler there, Johnny.
I'm gonna raise you a giraffe.
You know, now we can pretend to have stuff that we don't really have. Oh, everybody except for Mom. Yeah.
You don't actually
Excuse
have
me?
an
I'm
elephant?
an excellent poker
Oh,
player.
Mom, your poker face won't work on me. I can tell exactly what you're thinking.
Poker went well.
It did, didn't it? So our son is either going to grow up to be a card shark or a zookeeper. One of the two.
I just wish Allie could have been there to play with us.
Things seemed better between you and Will.
Yeah. I feel like the way the world's been lifted off my shoulders. Thank you.
For what?
For whatever you said to Will to make him himself again. Both of you were supposed to be asleep. What is going on?
Johnny is a little hyper from the poker game. He has already arrested me and Sydney's stuffed bunny.
All right, mister. You're officially off duty for the night, okay? Even FBI agents sleep. All right, time to go to bed. Say goodnight to your daddy.
Good night, Daddy.
Oh, I love you.
Well, tell Alice I'll be there first thing tomorrow. Okay, thanks for calling, Julie. Bye-bye.
Everything okay?
Alice is not feeling well. Ever since Nikki died, it's been hard on her, obviously.
I'm sorry.
And then she found out I was in the hospital.
Poor Ms. Resorton. You know what we should do? We should bake cookies or make something to take over there.
That's a lovely idea.
Okay, then I'll get everything out.
Hold on just a second. There's something in your eyes.
My eyes?
Mm-hmm. I see a sadness there. So you want to tell me why? Mia, you're cutting classes. I got a call yesterday from the attendance office.
I should have known they'd call you. Now you're mad at me, aren't you?
No, I am not mad. I'm just concerned. That's not like you.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, it's the end of term. Everybody's cutting classes. It's really not that big of a deal.
Oh, I see. Your education, your future, that's no big deal.
Well, it's just that school, I mean, it seems so trivial right now, you know? Chem labs and math theorems. None of that stuff prepares you for the real world. Really, nothing does.
Sweetheart, I know you've been through a lot in your young life. I mean, you're getting pregnant and then losing little Grace. That was just a terrible tragedy. I mean, you have suffered more than most people your age should even have to. But that is no excuse for acting irresponsibly.
Yeah, but I'm not being irresponsible. I have a plan.
A plan?
Yeah. You know how I've always wanted to become a dancer?
Yes.
Well, I decided I'm gonna give it another try. Maggie, I'm going to drop out of school and move to New York.
Is that what this is about, Chad?
No. No, it's not. It's just a combination of things. It just, you know, mostly it's thinking about Grace, thinking about my little baby. I need to get away from those bad memories, Maggie. I need to start a new life.
So is that what you think you're doing? Because it sounds to me like you're running away. Mia, I know you want to pursue your dreams. I understand that. And I know there's a lot of pain here in Salem for you. But please, finish school. It is so important. I know it doesn't feel like that now, but I'm just afraid that one day you're going to be so sorry that you didn't graduate with your friends.
I don't know.
It's just one more year. And after you graduate, you can choose a college of your choice. New York, California, Timbuktu, wherever. Oh, Mia, will you stay, please? Just one more year. It would be good for me to have you here. We could help each other. Well, I mean, you could help me. You're a great comfort to me. So, is that an incentive to stay, please?
Of course it is. You're the best person I know, Maggie. You're really the only person who understands me.
So then you won't leave. You'll stick it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I will. And like you said, we can help each other out.
That's my girl.